All right. So letters. This one is from Janice, and I haven't opened this at all yet, so that's a good indication for why I haven't read it yet. Let me pull out my trusty letter opener. Okay. Do you depend on grammar or a lot of vocabulary? What, for learning Japanese? Well, grammar was like, first thing is just learning the alphabet, hiragana, katakana, and then just work on the kanji as you go. I did focus a lot more on the grammar first. Just how Japanese sentences are structured, how the verb goes at the end, what those little particles are in the middle. Like, if you look at a Japanese sentence, you'll see, like, wa, and ga, and o, and na, and no, and to, and ka, just in the sentence. Those denote certain things. Like, if you see a ka at the end of the sentence, it's a question. If you see yo at the end of a sentence, that denotes, like, excitement, you know? So I learned that stuff first, and then I went and just kind of broadened my vocabulary, and I'm still in the middle of doing that, because you figure every single word that you learn in English, there's also almost an equivalent in Japanese. All right. Hey, Tekking, congratulations on being on YouTube for 10 years! That is just amazing. I know, right? Considering what I just did just now. I remember watching your earlier Bleach reviews. You have come a long way. I rewatch or re-listen, rather, to your discussion videos and story videos all the time. Yeah, that's something I kind of figured, but I wanted to ask, how many people, like, watch my videos, or, like, how many people just, like, play video games and just, or, like, drive your car and just treat my videos as a podcast? Either way, I don't care, because I do that too. I'll pull up plenty of podcasts that I'll just not really look at the video. I mean, if it is a video, like, if it's something important, I'll pay attention to it, but I'll, like, play a video game or, like, my PS4 or my, you know, the Switch or something, and I'll focus on that and just listen to it in the background. Yeah, both. I also get a lot of emails sometimes, like, oh, man, Tekking, I listen to you on my ride home from work, you know, so, you know, I'm just curious about that stuff. I'm starting to binge watch, listen to your Bleach Captain Zanpakuto discussions, and I'm enjoying every second of it. Do you think you'll review the Bleach movies or the other filler arcs? I did remember that I was going to say I was going to talk about the Bleach movies, and then Bleach ended. Maybe someday I will. Maybe I'll do another series on the Bleach movies after I do with the One Piece movies. Let's see. Speaking of the... Oh, it's the Bounto videos. Yeah, she spelled it Bunto videos. But the Bounto videos, yeah. So I did this 6-part series back in, like, 2013 about the bounce. And eventually I had to end up taking all of those videos down for copyright reasons. About, I don't even want to say it was a year ago, maybe like 7-8 months ago, I found all those videos. I still have them, and I just edited them all together and uploaded them, and I was hoping that I could just, you know, you could watch them all in one video. The video was immediately blocked because I used anime footage. I used it in, like, sepia tone, and it was really poor quality because this was back when I edited with Movie Maker, but it was anime footage and the audio, and I think that's what got it. So in order for me to re-upload the Bount videos, I would either have to go through every single, and they're long videos, like each one is like 40 minutes long. I'd have to go into each part and remove every anime clip I use, or shorten them down, or I'd have to just redo the whole series. Both of those options don't seem very appealing to me. But I still have them, so it's possible. I've been getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, and I went out to buy a few new packs. I pulled some 6 Samurai cards. I thought you might want them. You run that archetype. Yes, I do. There's also a new subset of 6 Samurais called the Secret 6 Samurais, which are ninja. So that's pretty damn cool. I hope some of these cards are new to you. On the subject of Yu-Gi-Oh!, do you have any more plans on making videos on that topic? Reprinted cards, card history, stuff like that. Well, yeah, I do have the series. Maybe she wasn't aware of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Histories. I do have that series I started last year. I only made one video so far this year, but it was a recent video talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Counterfeits. And also, right here, underneath all these boxes here, when I was at that convention where I bought the Luigi hat and the Jason mask, I also found these. I found these on sale. These are old Yu-Gi-Oh! Magazines from, like, 2003. And I wanted to do a video on these alone, because some of these videos are, some of these things are pretty cool. Like, here's some fan art of Obelisk. Because you would buy these. This was before the internet. This was before you could go on the internet and just look up cards and shit. I mean, you could, but the internet wasn't as, you know, big back then. So, I'm going to be doing a video on these magazines. What's Kingdom? Well, Kingdom is a manga about the Warring State period of China and a guy named Shin, and it's really good, and I would check it out, most definitely. Okay, so Janice also sent me some cards here. So we have Grandmaster of the Six Samurai, which I have. Zanji, Six Samurai Zanji. This is a new one. This is Legendary Secret of the Six Samurai. That's somebody I do not have, so thank you to that. Another Gateway of the Six. Gateway of the Six is like the cornerstone of the whole archetype. Like, they do okay on their own, but you really need to get Gateway out as quickly as possible, and it was actually forbidden for quite some time. I think it's now limited. I think you can only have one per deck. But yeah, Gateway is like the cornerstone card for the Six Samurais. And then you just have Iroh, Yariza, and Chamberlain, which are all cards I own. But I do not have Legendary Secret of the Six Samurai. So cards are a little bit bent, but not that big of a deal. I could flatten those out at some point. So thank you, Janice. Then we have this one from name not on, but it is from Louisiana. Louisiana. I want to go to Louisiana. My friend Todd that I used to work with at Dollar Tree, he went down to Mardi Gras one year. And I want to go to Mardi Gras. I just, no, for no other reason, just for the food. The food looks delicious. Okay. If you're ever looking for a new streaming service, I suggest Watch Cartoons Online. That is the one I've actually been using for a number of years, and I really do like Watch Cartoons Online. It has a really big library of anime and cartoons, so it's kind of like two in one basket. If I want to watch Ben 10, I go on there. If I want to watch Rising of the Shield Hero, that's also on there. They're a little bit longer to update. I find the website that updates the fastest is Kiss Anime, but they eventually do get stuff. I usually use Watch Cartoons Online for, like, archive stuff. Like, if I feel like binge-watching all of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, they have all the episodes. I even found out the other day they had episodes of even live-action shows, like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was on there as well. So, it's a good website. And I've been using Watch Cartoons Online. I think I've been using that one since I was, like, in Penn Highlands. That was the community college I went to. So, I was, like, back in, like, 2011, 2012. I think I started using it there. When I was at the anime club, when I went to St. Francis, we used that to watch a lot of episodes on. So yeah, I've been using that for a number of years. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Dear Tekking, I hope this letter finds you well. Well, I just made up a hentai on the spot. I have my comb, and I'm surrounded by boxes. Does that count as well? I think it does. The weather's really hot and humid here in Louisiana. How are things on your end? Today, it was actually cooled here the last few weeks or so. It was kind of cooler than you would expect for the summer. It was funny, right as soon as the kids went back to school, that's when the weather suddenly dipped to get cooler. Now it's getting a little bit warmer again. Today it got up to about 85. Weren't you sponsored by Crunchyroll? I mean, I did a video for them sponsoring the Crunchyroll games. I did a video for the gaming service they had, not the website itself. It was I forget what it was called. It was a Cross Battlers, I think it was, where you could get Goblin Slayer characters into it. Yeah. Fire Fang, you were kind of spamming. Fam Fang, you were kind of spamming there, so just watch that. Hot is putting it nicely, I bet. I loved hearing your awesome commentary, and when you went ballistic when Nux Taku came on, that had my side splitting. Oh, the last live stream I did when I responded to your letter. I'm so sorry about how hard and annoying your Suyu video was. Oh yeah, I went into detail, maybe not the last stream. I went on a detail on a stream. The Suyu video I did, that was probably the most annoying video I've ever done in my life. Just because I did it, it was late summer, it was very hot. When I film my videos, I turn my air conditioner off just because it's like a sound in the background that I don't like to have when I'm editing. And so I was in this wetsuit, in this tight wetsuit, and I had to redo the intro. Like I was like 45 minutes just getting the intro done before I got it to the point where I liked it. And then even after the intro, I still had to do the video for like another 40 minutes. So that was like an hour and a half of me just sweating, hot, in a tight shirt, just wishing that it was over. But anyway, yeah, it's part of the job, man. It's just what you got to do, right? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have brought it. Oh, no, don't worry about bringing it up. Like, that's fine. Like, it's like, you could ask me, like, Tekking, what's the worst thing that happened to you in your life? And I would tell you the answer to that. It's not like I would have, like, don't feel bad if you asked a question and it was something bad. Somebody has literally asked the question, like, what is the worst day of your life? And I answered it, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't have any negative emotions toward the person. Why did you ask me that? It made me bring back such horrible memories. Thankfully, there's nothing in my life that's really happened that was, like, so horrible and traumatic that really makes me upset. Like, maybe, like, when my parents got divorced, but even then, like, I'm over it. It happened, like, 11 years ago. I'm over it. At the time, it was upsetting, but, you know, I've never had, like, a really close... Like, my grandparents passed away, but I wasn't, like, super close with them. You know, I've never had any brothers or sisters and anything like my sister died or anything. I've never had anything like that happen to me. My dog died, Lucky. That was pretty sad. But, you know, he was an older dog, and, you know, you kind of expect it after a while. Like, you know, okay, he's like 14 years old. He's getting up in years, you know. Still sucks, but, you know. But now it's okay, man. It's all right. I also told my friend Keith that you said you were probably going to check out his fanfics, and he just lit up and eagerly waits your feedback. Okay. When was this letter sent? June. Okay, I should probably get on that. As a bit of gratitude, I made a bit of fan art, just a redraw of your logo and a Tekking101 inspired flag. Alright, so this was... Oh, this is cool. He gave me a little Tekking logo here, which is like pirate themed, and just a bunch of random devil fruits. There should be a devil fruit shaped like a skull. That should definitely be a thing at some point. What is the average age for dogs? I think it's different depending on dog breeds. Duchess is a boxer, and they live, I think the average lifespan is like 10. So she's like 9, so she's definitely getting up there. She's definitely getting older. She has a lot more gray hair. Lucky was a beagle, and he died when he was 14, or very close to 14. He was a stray, so we didn't know exactly when his birthday was, but we found him in 2001. We assume he was about a year old when we found him, and he died in 2014 in October. So probably pretty close to 14 years old. Let's see. I also wanted to ask you a couple more questions I forgot to ask. How hyped you are for My Hero Academia Season 4? Pretty damn hyped. Will you do a video series on the big three of UA? I should. When are you going to do videos on the Pro Hero discussion? I did one on Aizawa. I really want to do one on All Might, but the video on All Might, it's like every now and then I was like, should I do the All Might video today? And I'm like, no, that's not a video I should just do off the cuff. That's something I should really, like, build up to. Like, I should sit down and really work out, like, how I'm gonna do it. There are videos where I sit down and just go at it, mostly One Piece videos, where I just know the shit, like, video on Senor Pink's Swim Fruit. I could just sit down and just, okay, guys, so the Swim Fruit, all right, it's the first devil fruit we see that allows people to swim on anything that isn't a liquid. Senor Pink, he's the one that ate it, and he was able to fight against Frankie pretty effectively with this fruit, busting out a bunch of wrestling moves by combining his baby powers. You know, like, I could just pull that shit out of nowhere. I might look up the wiki for some, just make sure, like, what chapter numbers it was revealed, and, like, numbers and sizes and things. I'll look up that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I should really do a video on All Might and the Pro Heroes. Since you're learning Japanese, do you plan on going to Japan anytime soon? Where do you think you'll go, and what food will you eat? As an otaku, I have to make a pilgrimage to Akihabara at some point in my life. The Electric Town. I have to go there. That's the place with all the anime crap and the manga shops and the figurines and the maid cafes. That's Akihabara. I have to go there. Soon, not really. I'm not planning like a trip to Japan right now or in the immediate future, but, you know, once my Japanese gets a little better, yeah, sure. And I'm sure there's plenty of people that go to Japan and I can meet there and live there, and I'm sure that'll happen. What food would I want to eat? Pretty much everything. I love Japanese food. You know, like onigiri, like authentic rice balls. Like, I've made rice balls before, but I want to have actual stuff. Legit sushi. I've had pretty good sushi at Japanese restaurants around here, but you want to have legit sushi. In your opinion, which of the big three of shonen anime does Black Clover and My Hero Academia replace? I would say My Hero Academia would probably replace... I mean, it's not really it's not a switch. It's not just like, you know, My Hero Academia is the brand new Naruto and Black Clover is the brand new Bleach. I wouldn't really compare them to that way. But if I was going to pick, like, the big three right now in Shonen Jump, at least the ones I prefer to read, One Piece, Dr. Stone, and My Hero Academia. You might have a different opinion, and that's fine, but it's just, I don't think we have as much of a solid big three as we did, because everybody agreed it was One Piece, Naruto, Bleach for years. Now I think it's a much more subjective thing. Do you think it would be cool if Izuku ended up getting a harem consisting of Ochako, Toga, and Melissa? That's the girl from the movie. Like, it's not a harem manga, and keep in mind, there are harem manga out there where the kids are, but, you know, it's not the aim of that. I think that would be pretty weird if he all of a sudden did get a harem. I just want him to get together with Ochako. I'm very bland and vanilla with this, where I just want him to go with the basic pairing, but I like that basic pairing. If you were an isekai'd into an anime, what would it be? Like, Mare is a pretty good isekai. I'd go to Mare. After the war games, though. After the war games. And so the peace is in the land. And I could just play around with the harem and shit. Have you ever been to a pub in your hometown? Yeah, I've been to bars before. There's a place called the Castle Pub. I've been there once. And I've been to this place called the Old Stone Inn. Me and a bunch of friends and people I knew from Dollar Tree, after we all quit Dollar Tree, we got back together and we went bar hopping one night. I don't drink alcohol, but, you know, you order other stuff in a bar. The one time that I actually felt, because, you know, we're in a bar, that I actually felt like I was fitting in. So my friend Casey and Zach got married. And they didn't really have a proper wedding, but they went to the courthouse and they got married, and then they had a reception about a month later. And so we went to the reception, and it was an awesome reception. It was a lot of fun. And after the reception, we all went to a bar. And I went too, because I figured why not? And I figured Casey and Zach, they're going to be moving soon, so, you know, I should, even though I don't drink alcohol, I still wanted to, you know, okay, I'm going to spend some time here, because I don't know when I'm going to get to see these guys again. So I went to a bar and I sat down at the bar itself. It was pretty busy. It was a Saturday night. It was a pretty busy event. And the bar itself was pretty popular. So we're in there and I'm sitting down at the bar and the guy comes over and he's like, "You want anything, man?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm good. I don't drink." And he's like, "Oh, even water?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So he gave me just some water with a lemon in it and I'm sitting there drinking it at the bar. But I felt like, man, I kind of fit in right now. I'm an adult. I'm in a bar. Sitting at a bar, drinking a liquid that, for all these guys know, could be straight vodka. You know, like, so I felt, okay. I'm like, all right with that. I actually have that same book as you do. Oh, the symbology book. I love that book. But yeah, I've been to a pub before. Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much, Calvin, for that letter and those drawings there. Oh, and the sticky notes he also sent me. By the way, this video... what I do with the fan mail videos is, this will probably not be up tonight, but I will cut this up and I will make it just the fan mail video, and I'll upload it probably on Saturday or Sunday. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow is the review, obviously, although I could just upload it tomorrow night, but I have to, like, it's not hard to edit. I just cut out one part of the stream and then render, and then you're done. So probably sometime during the weekend, this will be up. It just won't be up tonight. P.S. If you're ever looking... Oh, I already answered that one, yeah. Whoa. No, you're a fine artist, man. Sorry, I'm not a great artist. Hey, man, I'm not a great artist either. This is better than the shit I can draw. I'm being honest with you here. Alright, so what else? I don't know. Some of these I opened, some of these I already... Because some of the letters are already opened and some of them aren't. Yeah, I've already answered that one. This one, I think, actually... Yeah, I answered that one already. It's because I just keep them all in a big box and I don't really... I should organize them out. This is a new one. This, oh, I could just open this. Somebody sent me a bunch of, a few stickers. They didn't actually send them, like, themselves. They bought them off of Project Otaku, and they didn't leave their name. But whoever sent me the Naruto stickers, thank you. I got a Zabuza sticker and a Haku sticker. Thank you. And this one is from Jason. I have the Jason mask. Today is a weird day. One, I just saw a comment that said Crocodile could be Luffy's mother. Oh yeah, that's been out there for a while. You just got on that train boat? It's been out there for a while, yeah. I made a video about that last year. Two, I just thought, what if Kubo got the One Piece writers to draw Bleach characters in One Piece style? I think that Oda actually did that before. Three, I have a list of questions. Okay. One Piece writers would draw Bleach girls crazy, right? With big boobs. I think Oda already draws his girls crazy with big boobs. Oh, One Piece writers would draw Bleach girls with crazy boobs, right? I think Oda is the only one that actually draws the characters. I think he has other assistants helping out with backgrounds, but I think he draws all the main characters. I don't think there's like another guy that draws Luffy and Zoro. I think that's all Oda that does that. But yeah, Oda would draw the Bleach girls with huge boobs, yes. Have you seen Cross Angel Rondo of Angels? I have not. What would happen if Boa Hancock met, wait for it, Nami and Robin? She would probably want to kill them, but they're Luffy's friends. This would be difficult. Have you seen live-action Death Note? Yes, I have. I actually did a video about that. I did a movie night on it, and I didn't care for it very much. Have you seen these? Hentai Sexual Pursuit. Have I seen these hentai? Sexual Pursuit, Hitozuma Life, One Time Gal, School of Darkness. I have not seen any of those, or rather, I cannot remember the names of any of the hentai I really read, because you're not really paying attention to the names in those contexts. Next, go to... Oh, he wants me to go to, like, a Google Drive. One Piece funny moments. And this is just, like, a list of funny moments from One Piece. Oh, they run into Thriller Bark, the old man with the bandages. Yeah, that was a pretty funny scene. I also like the scene where Luffy just pushes the zombie back into the ground. That was pretty funny. Are you Nux talk? Nux, are you in here? Nux! Man, I've been practicing that Great Moth deck. I think I got something that's viable here, buddy. Punching Zoro in the face, Bartolomeo just being Bartolomeo, Luffy dumb moves, and Zoro versus Sanji. I don't think that was a funny moment when Zoro versus Sanji, just like the rivalry, yeah. Does Luffy think Nami is sexier than Hancock? I think Luffy's like asexual in that regard. I don't think Luffy really views women in that way, or anybody in that way, really. Does One Piece have a character that's not funny? Eam-sama is not that funny. Do you wish Nico Robin was real so you can date her? If Nico Robin was real, I'm pretty sure her back would break like a toothpick. But if there was a woman that had, like, realistic proportions, that was, like, just had Robin's personality, like, she still had big boobs and everything. It was just, like, more realistically proportioned in our world, so she wouldn't look like a Barbie doll, then yeah, sure. Sakazuki, oh, Sakazuki is hilarious, guys, come on. He is a laugh riot. And this is a drawing of Ichigo in his battle with, his Soul Palace form. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't think that was ever given a name, but pretty good stuff. Thank you very much, Nancy. Yeah, that's the one that came from this, right? Thank you, Nancy, for the art and for the letter. Okay, I think that's all the letters I have. And that's usually the longest part, the letters. That's why I do those first. Okay, so we got a lot of boxes here, okay? First, I wanted to thank Jason, which might be the same Jason that sent me that. Jason, who is also known as the Doujing King. I know this because he put it down on the shipping label. And these all came in one big box, but I actually took them all out of the box because I needed that box for extra storage. So I took them all off, but I had to make sure to keep the shipping label on here. So he sent these all at once, but you probably have seen these in a few videos. He sent me a bunch of really sexy One Piece girl figurines. He sent me like a bunch of these, like 6 of them. So we got Sexy Khalifa figurine, and I'm not going to take them all out because you got to set them all up and everything, and I really don't want to, after I use them for the videos, I immediately put them back in the boxes. We got the Shiny Venus Nico Robin. I've used this one before. This is the one where she's lying down and she got legs. I've used that one before. I used the Caliphate one in a video. I just want to read this to you guys. So this is like a Japanese box, obviously, but there's a lot of English on it. One Piece. Glitter and Glamours. Shiny Venus Nico Robin. Thoroughly feminine features. Thoroughly feminine. Our aim was to create a... Whoa. There we go. Our aim was to create a figure that exudes the... Okay, look at this. Come on, autofocus, you son of a bitch. Autofocus. Okay, you can kind of read that. Our aim was to create a figure that exudes the... I think it says female, but Robin's boobs cover up that word, so it just say the male form. Including an amazing hourglass figure, ideal body curves. Ideal. Like I said, snap like a toothpick. I don't think in our world these would be ideal. And proportional oh, that's bullshit right there. That's not proportional balance. Have you seen the waists of the characters in One Piece? There's nothing that's the exact opposite of proportional. Oh, man. But hey, you know, she got legs! Alright, so let's see here. This is one I have not used yet. This will be in another, we have to talk about Nami's rod again at some point, but this is a Nami figurine, the Shiny Venus line. I have no idea how much each of these are, but I go to a lot of anime conventions. Not a lot, but I go to at least 2 a year, and or comic conventions or whatever. And they have figurines, and you know, it's a convention. A lot of the figurines are going to be upcharged. You know, if this thing is worth $20, you're going to probably buy it at like $40 at a convention or more. I have no idea how much these cost, but you know, I got like 6 at once. Here's one yeah, I've used this one before. This is the Shiny Venus Boa Hancock. And once again, she got legs. Much more focused on the legs in this one. Nami's boobs, too. You know what? Since Nux got away with the hentai video for the first 12 hours, I think I could get away with doing One Piece boobs 2, part 2. And then we have 2 more over here. We have... this is one I have not used yet. I actually did do a video on Reiju, and I did not use this. I forgot I had this. But this is One Piece Girly Girl line, and this is Reiju. And it's not quite as provocative as these ones, but it's up there. And then we have, this is my favorite, we have One Piece Girly Girls Perhona. Perhona. With an H. The joke speaks for itself. But yeah. So thanks very much to Jason, the Douging King, for sending me all of these. And I will continue to use them in videos whenever I can find an excuse to use them in videos, which will probably be very often. When's Carrot, though? The Carrot figurines are coming. I feel like they're coming. Okay, what else? So, then we have this box here, and this was sent by Elaine, so thank you, Elaine, from California. And this one, we have a sexy Jinbe figurine. Look at those rippling muscles. And if I'm not mistaken, I actually think... oh, okay. Wait. There was one, I think there was one of the letters that I got that did say, do not read this on the air, but I don't think this is one of them. It's me again, and I just got back from Anime Expo in LA. I got you something, and I hope you don't already have this specific one. I do not have the rippling Jinbe figurine. I'll take this one out in a second, because I actually haven't even taken it out yet. I'm actually very excited for this one. This year's Anime Expo was overcrowded along with such extensive lines, so don't feel too left out. I mean, I'm aware of that already. Like, people will come to me and tell me that, like, hey, man, you're not missing anything by not going to Comic-Con. It's a freaking rodeo. I'm like, I'm aware of that. I'm aware there's lines and shit, but I just want to go at least once, and I'm hoping maybe I'll get to go to Anime Expo next year. You know, the stench of BO goes up, but then again, I'm not somebody who's fond of the masses. The stench of BO, take some Vicks Vapo Rub and just rub it on your nose. You're good to go. You're set. So if you're planning on going, be sure to inform you we could be, Sabo and Fem Zoro. Yeah, because I cosplayed as Sabo at one of my last cons I went to last year when I went to Tekko. Let's see. Besides that, I'm working on another drawing to send you while I play your videos. It's going to take a while since it's pretty detailed. I'll send you once it's finished. Another thing, I noticed as I watched your videos and live streams, my dog seems to be getting interested. He especially pays attention to the videos with your pup in it. Either way, you have gained another fan. Yeah, Duchess was actually in a video the other day. She was actually being very cuddly, and she was on my bed, and she didn't really... I mean, when I started talking, she got off, because I think I was just annoying her. She was trying to sleep, and I was just talking, like, and I can't believe One Piece! And then she's like, screw this, and she just left. But she was in part of it. And Elaine also sent me this little Sabo keychain. These are really cool. I love these kinds of keychains. The only problem with it is these kind of keychains, they can get dirty really quickly. It's funny. My mom one day, because I get all this fan mail, my mom one day is like, can I have something to put on my keychain? Do you have anything that you get in the fan mail and stuff? And I'm like, I'm digging around all my fan mail, and I found a keychain, one of these, like the latex of Rem from RE0, and I'm like, I have this. And she's like, oh, that looks cute, I'll put that on. So my mom walks around with a Rem keychain, and every now and then, somebody will notice it and be like, oh, you're... So then you get an awkward conversation where a guy will go up, it's usually a guy, will go up to my mom and be like, are you a fan of RE0? My mom's like, my son gave this to me, I have no idea what it is. You know? And I'm like, do you want me to really tell you the story about Rem, like what she turns out to be later, you know, like there's a story there, you know, but you know, so that's funny. All right, so let me open up this Jinbe figurine. I have to, let's see here. It's heavier than you would imagine. It's not like super heavy, but it's heavier than these ones. The other day, me and my friend went to go see the movie Hide and Seek. It's a pretty good movie. I thought the ending was pretty funny. 8 out of 10. And there's a song in Hide and Seek. No, Ready or Not. That was it. Sorry. Ready or Not. The movie should be called Hide and Seek because that's the premise of the movie. But they called it Ready or Not. And there's a song that plays in the movie. Like, it's like this old-timey hide and seek song. Like, run, run, run. You will all run and hide. And I have that fucking stuck in my head right now. And it's like, God. All right. Okay, here we go. Male figures are usually heavier. They're bulkier, anyway. Alright. I mean, I've seen on Facebook some of the huge figurines, like the Kurama figurines. Like, there's a really badass Naruto figurine with Madara in front of the Nine Tails, and it's like this huge thing that, like, takes up, like, an entire, like, weighs, like, 150 pounds or some shit. It's crazy. Yeah, this one's packed in definitely a lot tighter. Whoa. Oh, this is going to be some assembly required here. This one I'm probably going to just keep up. I have a bookshelf downstairs, and I keep that one. I usually keep a lot of my figurines on top of that bookshelf. This is probably going to be going there, so I don't, you know. Because my room is I just really have no room in my place for this. Run, run, run. You must all run and hide in the attic or under the bed. All right. Oh man, look at those rippling pecs right there. If you type in Jinbe in Google image search, one of the first image search results will be Jinbe getting his man boobs rubbed. I don't know why that's one of the original things, but it's there. Hold on, I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. I just don't want to break something. There we are. So there's a stand for him too. I'm not gonna put him on the stand right now, but there he is. Hi-Hen Karate! 10,000 brick fist! Boom! So let me just set this down over here. It's true, yeah, I know. Every time I have to look for images for Jinbe, that's one of the first ones that come up. And I'm like, what the hell, Google? Why is hentai one of the... You just type in One Piece, Jinbe, and it's like one of the first ones that come up. I'm like, why? Why is that one of the first? Like, I think it's even before some screenshots from the anime. It's just like, damn, you usually have to go a little deeper for the hentai. It's not really hentai, it's just, you know. Alright, so, thank you very much to Elaine for the Jinbe figurine. Thank you. I will keep that downstairs. Alright. What's next? This is really quick. This is from also Project Otaku. I don't have a name for this, but they sent me a Naruto hoodie, which I'm not going to put on right now because it's very hot in this room, but a Naruto hoodie. And it's actually cool because I know a little bit of Japanese. At least I know my hiragana now. I can actually read this. It just says Uzumaki Naruto. Oddly enough, Uzumaki, well, I mean, I guess it would make sense. Uzumaki is written in hiragana and Naruto is written in katakana. But I always figured Naruto was it's like a ramen dish thing. It's like part of it Japanese, so that's weird. Naruto's in katakana. But yep, there's the Naruto hoodie. Just gonna set that right there. Once again, I don't know the person that sent me this. I didn't get any letter with it. I did not get any name. It's just from Project Otaku. So maybe the people at Project Otaku are just sending me free shit. I don't know. This one is from Jimmy. And this is Cowboy Luffy. I have him over here. Cowboy Luffy. I'm gonna be king of the pirates, partner. Barry, watch over Cowboy Luffy. Cowboy Luffy. Oh, wait, did I go over this one already? I feel like I might have gone through this one. Yeah. I think I did. Yeah, because there was also... Yeah, because on this box, I think there was also Cowboy Zoro and Cowboy Nami. Yeah, right here. And I'm like, I need to get that sexy cowgirl Nami. I think I did go through this one already. But yeah. Cowboy Luffy. Yeah, this has the one with the pictures with Elbaf. Yeah, I went over this one. Because I remember talking about that. There's a snake in my boot. There's a snake man in my boot, yeah. But thank you, Jimmy, to your figurine here. So, we're not done yet. We have this box here. This is a heavy box. This is from Jaden. Good name. And Jaden sent me a bunch of crap. I'm just going to dump it all out here and get to it. Well, I don't want to dump it all out because some of it, okay. So, Jaden sent me just a box of goodies. We got what looks like a Burger King toy of Wendy from Gravity Falls. Pretty cool. I love Wendy. And he's the person that also sent me the Chaotic cards. I never played Chaotic growing up. I watched the show. I just never really played the cards. I think I had some of the cards. I just never knew anybody that played it. And I didn't play it online. But this will come in handy for the 4Kids video that I'm going to be making, part 2 next week. So that's very handy. There's a boa in my pants. That's fucking great. And he also sent me a card game called Buddy Fight. And I've never heard of this before. But a lot of the cards are dragon-based. Dragon Blade. Dragon Blade. Brave. Dragon Blade. Dragon Blade. There's a lot of Dragon Blades. Bronze Shield Dragon. Dragonic Grimoire. Dragonic Breath. Dragon Energy. Drago Energy. Green Dragon Shield. So it's a card game based entirely around dragons, it seems, which is not a bad thing. This is the official card game of Kaido right here. The official Kaido card game. Oh, there's 1,500 people watching right now. Dang. Alright, so we got, like, some of this stuff is just, like, this, by the way, okay, this is a flashlight. This is, like, the kind of flashlight that you have to, like, wind up and it goes. So, nothing crazy. But the rubber parts of this are covered in a strange, sticky substance. And it's not the kind of substance that, like, you just wipe off. It's, like, it sticks to you. So, like, when I first went through this box, I had to wash my hands after I touched this. So, I'm just going to set this here, but it's a flashlight, a ball, just a plastic ball, a Logitech wireless mouse, a pair of earmuffs that are not big enough for my head, a keychain or like a lanyard, a Wi-Fi display Anycast device, a bunch of little ducks that have popping out googly eyes like the Cajun fox from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm gonna make me some granny stew. A pocket winch and screwdriver. It's supposed to be like a It's supposed to be a pocket wrench, ratchet, and screwdriver all in one that kind of fits, you know, in a tight little space, so that's pretty handy. We got a fidget roller, which is just a plastic tube as far as I can tell that you just kind of do this with. This is actually kind of nice. I like this. This is nice. This is a fidget roller. I can market anything. This, okay, people that vape, is this an apparatus for vaping? Because it seems, I don't vape, but I know friends that vape, and this sort of looks like an apparatus for either vaping or smoking some sort of substance. I'm not 100% though. So let me know about that. We got a luminary lantern. It's like a little paper lantern thing. So that's cool. And this is actually really neat. This is a headband wireless Bluetooth headphones. So, like, you put on the headband and then like this. And ironically enough, this looks a little bit too big for my head. But maybe I can make it work somehow. Can tie it back here or something. No, that's not a vape. That's for weed. Okay. Looks like a duck call. Oh. Is it? I don't want to put my lips on here. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's a duck call. Yeah, okay. There you go. So then we got a bunch of these little ducks. This guy right here is a yin-yang duck. Yin-yang duck. And at the end of this here, we got a bunch of Monster Musume, not Monster Musume manga. These are Monster Musume. Oh, we also got a Rebel Tech kit. Rebel Tech kit. But we also got a bunch of Monster Musume volumes, but these aren't like the actual story. These are like by other artists. These are like comic anthologies of other artists. I actually bought an Overlord manga of one of these today, like just a bunch of comics collected together. So it's by different artists, like all by different artists and stuff. It's pretty, actually, it looks like really straight up hentai. It's actually pretty softcore. There's not like there's not like sex scenes or anything. Like here's one that's just like Centauria not being able to walk because of her stiff shoulders, so she just sets her boobs down on a table and was like, there you go. That's a wholesome little comic, right? So I got a bunch of these, and I think that's everything. So thank you to Jaden, sorry. I don't think Jaden sent me a letter. I don't see anything in here. No, I don't see a letter. Oh, he also sent me one of these. I've seen these around. I've never had one, but you put them in your wallet, and they're just like a handy little, like a bottle opener and things, and keep in your wallet in case you need something like that. So, pretty neat. So, that's everything from Jaden. Gonna make sure to put everything... Oh, and also sent me some Monster Musume postcards. Not postcards, because they don't have anything on the back, but it's like, here's... This is all... This is official artwork from the series. I know that. They actually are laminated to be like pictures, like from the actual, like there's the squad right there, you know, the Monster Ops. So there's that too. I am a fan of Monster Musume. I haven't been reading the most recent chapters as much, but I'm a fan. I want to make sure I keep everything straight here. Sticky flashlight. Duck call. Oh my god, it says duck call around the side of it, doesn't it? It says Uncle C. No, it doesn't say duck. It just says, well, it says DC. How am I supposed to know immediately that's duck call? And I'll definitely use this chaotic deck for the video. So, domo arigato, Jaden-san. And now, we come to the last box. Sent by, that's my name. Well, it came from Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. Lord, I'm coming home to you. Okay, so there is a letter in here. All right. So, last the 4Kids video I did yesterday, you might have noticed I had some old 4Kids toys in the background. And I had the Luffy figure here. And these were all sent to me by this person. So it was just like perfect timing for all this, seriously. I don't want to rip this letter. Here we go. Matt, I hope you enjoy these toys. Oh, I'll definitely enjoy these toys. I love One Piece. I started watching it about 2002. This is all like, this is like a book. I bought these toys for my sons and I to share. I lost most of my eyesight in 2017. Oh, your YouTube channel has allowed me to keep up with the manga. Oh my god, that's... Thank you so much. I get letters like this, you know, not all the time, but, you know, like, hey, I've had an accident, or I'm depressed, and your videos help me through it. And it's a very... It's a very warming feeling, I guess, because I'm just here talking about manga. I mean, I didn't set out to change people's lives. I'm just want to, like, sit down and talk about One Piece, right? But every time it comes up, I always say the same thing. I'm just like, the best thing I can do for these people is just keep on doing what I'm doing as long as I can conceivably keep doing it. As long as it's, you know, possible for me to keep making videos, I will keep making videos about these subjects, because it really does help. Even like it helps like a small amount of people. Like I have like what, like 400 and I think I actually got, if I'm not at 430,000, I'm close to that. I have like that many fans, even if it's only like less than 1% that are like, you know, like seriously like watching my videos to help them through tough times. That makes it worth it. Quick notes. Oh yeah, One Piece episode 914 is missing. Yeah, that's my 914 review. That's the video that got taken down by Shueisha. That's the one I got a strike on last year. That was my first strike in like 5 years. So even though the strike got rescinded, I still was kind of iffy about leaving it up. Maybe I'll wait a little bit before I upload it. I should re-upload it. It's not, that's still up, it's just privated. But yeah, that is the only one right now that I kept off. You discussed brain trauma in a One Piece episode. Read The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat to get a better understanding on the topic. I think that was in the video where I was talking about the smiles, or it might have been in the review, because I talked about like how could they reverse the effect of the smile, because they can't express emotion that's negative, like they can't cry. So, well, they could cry, but they can't be sad. That might be serious brain damage, and I was questioning on how they would even fix that. This isn't as simple as just Chopper making, like, an antidote. If it's, like, permanent brain damage, then there might not be a way to reverse that. So I think that's where I was talking about. Yeah. So it might possibly be The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat. That sounds like an interesting story. Thanks for your channel. Take care, Clay. Well, thank you very much, Clay, for all of the 4Kids loot, because it's coming in handy right now for the video. We have this Luffy that looks absolutely terrifying. Hey, guys, how you doing? He comes with a straw hat that I have down there, and I took the straw hat off of him because, I mean, come on, it's the perfect hat for Barry. Like, that's an absolute perfect thing. Oh, this is from Jaden. I'll put this down here. So that's pretty cool. We got a bunch of these figurines. We got Luffy with real gum action. Arrgh! And you think that face is freaky. Look at Luffy's face in this figurine. Luffy looks like he just snorted a whole shit ton of crack and just freaking downed a bunch of pixie sticks, and he's just going wild. He's like, yeah, bring it on, Kaido. I'll beat the crap out of you, Kaido. So there's that. Then we have Sanji, crazy. We have crazy kick Sanji with WAP action. And I'm thinking Sanji is packaged here kind of in a provocative way. He's got, like, his balls just kind of out there. So, way to go, 4Kids. Way to go. I don't remember any of these in the stores, by the way. And then we have Zolo with slashing action. And I'll give it to them. They actually got all the colors of Zoro's swords correct. They got all the different swords actually accurate. They didn't just use generic swords. Those are his swords. So, good job there, I guess. Yeah. Then we have Kuro. Got Captain Kuro here. And we got... Whoa, Smoker kind of fell out. Give me a sec here. Then we have Smoker. Or Chaser, I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's Smoker on this. So this is probably not... a 4Kids property. Yeah, these are Japanese, yeah. Chief Petty Officer Smoker. That's wrong. He was never introduced as a Chief Petty Officer. That was Tashigi's rank, I think. I think I got him mixed up there. Because Smoker's initial rank was a captain, and then after Alabasta, he was promoted to Commodore, and then after the time skip, he was a Vice Admiral. But I don't think he was ever the... I mean, he was probably a Chief Petty Officer at some point, but not when we first see him in the story. Then we have this Superman lunchbox here. And inside, what are we going to get? Well, we're going to get a bunch of toys. And I don't want to take everything out here, but there's a lot of little tiny figurines. Like, there's a Sanji one. And, oh man, freaking Barry, I think I got better swords for you, Barry. I got a bunch of Zoro's little swords that are plastic. So, Barry, I think we found you some more swords. This is just Yubashiri and... Oh, one of the sheaves is broken. Okay, so that might not work too well. We got a little Miss Wednesday. We got a little Vivi figurine here. So just a bunch of really obscure... Not obscure, but it's like... You know, there's not that many figurines of Arlong out there. So now that I have a figurine of Arlong, I could do a video on Arlong and have him there. There's Zoro, there's Usopp, there's Wallace and Gromit for some reason. There's a Luffy one. And I'm gonna be king of the pirates, Kaizoku Oni, Orewanara! You know, there you go. So, yeah. I'm not gonna take these out because there's a lot of them in here, but thank you for the lunchbox. Oh, can't even close. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Get some of these in. I'll tell you what, I'll take out these little vignettes. These vignette collections. Alright, let me just pick these. There we go. Alright. Okay, so that's that. There we go. And I think there's one more little shoebox in here where we just have some more toys. We got... Oh my god. What is with Luffy's face on all of these? Look at that! That is freaking nightmare fuel. Let me adjust the focus so you could see that better. That is freaking insanity. What is with them not getting his freaking face right? Run, run, run. You better run and hide. Yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty freaky. Pretty freaky deaky. We got that. We got Drum Island Sanji. Bust a move, Sanji. Bust a move. Oh my god, Sanji, I think you have a serious spinal issue here. The human body is not supposed to bend that way, buddy. We got another... Okay, this Luffy... Oh my god. Giant fist Luffy. Oh my god, is it spring-loaded? How do I... Is there a button I press to, like, have Luffy punch me? Please tell me... Oh, there's another fist. Oh, there's two of these. Oh my god. Oh, there's a button. How do I... Oh, this one... Oh, this one spins it. Oh my god, that is so cool. I don't know why a small fist is coming out of his big fist, but it's a thing. Gamu Gamu no! Macheshka doll! Hold on. I think I go up. There it goes. Oh man, that's very awkward to do that, but... And there's another fist inside. I don't know if you could see it. Like... That's more of a Frankie thing. We got a Captain Kuro with real cat claw action. I was the second smartest person in the East Blue! We got Luffy's pirate cape with one of these. I guess the cape goes on one of these figures. And, I think that's all. We got, like, a bunch of... Oh, what's this? This is... These are Nami's, Mikan bushes. Maybe these came as part of like a big Going Merry action figure. I don't have that, but that's probably what this is attached. Like there's like a giant figurine of the Going Merry, and these like clasp onto that. But yeah, Clay, thank you so much for these toys. I will definitely put these to good use. I will play with them, and I will also use them in my videos. If I'm ever making a video on Luffy or Kuro, I already made a video on Kuro, but you know, if any of these characters show up in a video, I will definitely make videos and use these figurines in them. Thank you for being a fan. Thanks for the toys. These look really like rare in a lot of respects, you know, and I don't know how hard they are to get, but I like that I have these. I'm definitely not gonna take them out of their original packaging. Oh no, can't do that.